We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch with the Raw Food World TV show, and we've got two special guests today. We've got Dave and Tresa.
Hey.
Hi.
So Dave, is that a pink shirt you're wearing over there?
No, it's salmon colored. It's actually, to sell it to me back in the day, it was salmon colored with white stripes, or I wasn't buying the shirt.
Cool.
Now I don't care. You just look at it from that view and it's going to be pink. It's all okay.
Right.
I'm a guy and I wear pink.
He's gotten more in touch with his feminine side.
Oh God, you had to say that. Okay, right on. Yeah, it's okay.
He's comfortable with his masculine. It's okay.
It's okay.
He's
it's
wearing pink. He's crying.
Oh my God.
He's all connected.
He's all over the place.
Yes.
But he is very, very happy, and he's living a great life like never before.
Like never before, and Tresa is absolutely correct. And as is Tresa, living a great life like never before.
You know it.
What do you want to talk about here, Matt? We'll let you lead, brother.
Yes, I've got a question that everybody's dying to know. I want to know, like, what's going on between you guys? Are you guys lovers, friends? Like, what's happening here?
You asked us this before. Come on.
Inquiring minds apparently want to know, eh, Matt?
Apparently. Okay, so.
Go ahead, Trace.
Okay. So, Dave and I are like brother and sister. We're like dearly connected soul family. It's like we've known each other forever and ever. We're best friends. We're like family. And
we're business partners.
We're business partners. And we feel a lot of really cool, synchronistic, inspired, a lot of inspiration together at times when we're working on things. All these ideas come through, and we're like, yeah, and then there's this, and then there's that, and then there's this. And so we have that cool connection in a creative way. And no, we haven't been lovers. We haven't been intimately connected. That's not our relationship.
It is what it is. Also, I get to experience so many different things, as does Tresa, in terms of where what I call the living life force brings us and leads us to. Some of the stuff that has been incredible. We were at this guy's house named Jaw Levi up in Marin County. David Wolf invited us over, and it was incredible. It was almost a night of mysticism. I mean, it was very intense, very incredible. And it's these kinds of things that we seem to experience together when we travel down this path. We literally were in this guy's house, and we had just talked to him about, we had heard about this thing called body electronics. And so we get over to visit this guy, to meet this guy and his wife. I had met him once before. And we asked him on the way down, because he called us up to ask us when we were going to get to his house. And so we asked him if he'd ever heard of body electronics. He says he dabbles in it every now and then. So he gives Tresa and I this book, and he's the guy that wrote the book on body electronics. I mean, he wrote a book on it.
We're speaking of, may I say?
Yeah,
We're speaking about Thomas Chavez in Portland, Oregon area, and his wife Gabrielle. They're dear friends to us. And yeah, here we had just finished this conference with Robert Tennyson Stevens and learned about this thing called body electronics, and we were both like, ooh, our ears perked up. We wanted to know what that was. So we're driving down to meet with the Chavezes later that week, and sure enough, they call us, and you guys know about this? Oh, we've heard of it. And we get there, and then he shoves the book in Dave's face, and it says, Body Electronics by Thomas Chavez. It was like, oh my gosh, these strange synchronistic things happen with us all the time. And another really cool thing that Dave and I get to experience with each other is through our relationship with each other, because it's so close and because we're together 24/7 a lot of the time, we get to experience going into deeper levels of true emotional intimacy with the opposite sex without all the other difficulties or issues or whatever that can come up sometimes when you're sexually involved with somebody. So it's like we get all the benefits of growing and learning and being more intimately close to someone of the opposite sex without some of the other, hassles that can come sometimes. No pun intended there.
I actually would agree with Tresa. I have learned more about true intimacy with another human being than I ever have with anyone else, ever.
It's been a gift.
It is a gift. It has been a gift for both of us, and it simply is what it is, and it's all good.
I know that my relationships someday, one day when I'm in a divine partnership, that my relationship will be so much better for having been through this experience with Dave.
Yeah, as do I. Right now, and I'm already experiencing it, being in a relationship now with an incredible woman.
Yeah.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, both of us got to learn how to communicate in new ways and communicate more clearly, more deeply, more openly, more transparently, even in those really difficult moments when things were uncomfortable and we were having a hard time, we learned how to move through that with more ease, and it just gets better with each month that goes by. Dave and I get even better at that. So, and even here in Vilcabamba during this event, we're leaping into new places with each other. It's just been really a good thing.
It has been a good thing, and one of the great things that I've realized that I'm here to do with Tresa is to always show her that I'm right and she's wrong, and when she gets that, we have this explosive time, and it's just wonderful.
You hear this?
I hope you guys can hear that.
Okay, I got a question. So, you guys have gone to a lot of raw food parties and stuff, and there's lots of cacao on the table, and there's stimulation going on, and there's late nights. I mean, has there ever been one slip up of something that might have happened?
No.
Like one slip up of what?
Like kind of wasted on cacao, and you kind of just slip into Dave's arms and.
I slip into Dave's arms all the time for hugs every day and every night.
Absolutely.
But no, nothing sexual, nothing intimate, nothing more juicy or whatever you want to say.
Yep.
Not that Dave's not a totally adorable, fantastic, and handsome guy.
Oh my God.
Any woman, including his lovely lady, would be just lucky and blessed to have him. So. I don't take anything away from Dave in that regard.
No, she doesn't. She only adds.
Awesome. Well, I think that answers my question.
Okay.
And everybody else's. Good. I mean, all the comments are always saying, are they together? Yeah. What's going on?
You would think. I mean, it's easy to think that. I can see why a lot of people wonder that. And because we're so close, there's this extra intimate kind of rapport that we have with each other. Yeah. So it's easy to make that assumption. But things aren't always as they seem.
Right. Okay. Well, that concludes this video. What should we title it? Dave the raw food truck driver and Tresa, are they together?
Exploring intimacy with Dave and Tresa. I don't know.
God.
All right.
Deepening in intimacy. No, I don't know.
At least it's clear now, everybody.
It should be very clear. We've been saying it since day one.
All right, so who do we got over here?
Tresa B. Grace.
And?
Dave the raw food trucker.
And Matt Monarch. And we'll see you again tomorrow at the Raw Food World TV show.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.